Binance has significant business interests with World Liberty Financial, the president's family's crypto company. How do you respond to the allegations from Democrats that this is a corrupt act?
First of all, I don't think that requires a partisan accusation. I think anyone who is being honest would tell you that this pardon is an insanely corrupt act. Trump pardoned a guy who not only pleaded guilty and served prison time for failing to stop criminals from using his crypto platform to facilitate child sex abuse, drug trafficking, and even terrorism. This guy had also been campaigning for months for Trump to pardon him, most notably by funneling a massive investment into the Trump family crypto business. Doesn't feel like it has anything to do with allegations from Democrats to me. Pretty cut and dry, if you ask me. Okay, Brittany Gibson from Axios.
First is we understand that the president and Republicans will not negotiate on ACA extensions until the government reopens. If and when that happens, what does the president think should be, or what are his plans for preventing rising healthcare costs for Americans?
Oh, Brittany, we've been waiting for Trump's healthcare plan since he came down that golden escalator over 10 years ago. All Trump has done so far is basically push Republicans to pass the biggest cuts to Medicaid in history. And now healthcare premiums will double, if not triple, if Trump and Republicans refuse to extend the ACA premium tax credits. So with that kind of a track record, let's kind of hope he doesn't move beyond concepts of a plan. You know what I mean? Okay, coming up, on the same day news broke that Trump is trying to shake down his own DOJ for $230 million, Mike Johnson said he hadn't seen the story. The next day, he still didn't know the details. I'll show you what he said today when we come back.
Amazon offers hourly employees health care on day one for the whole family.
Mom, come quick!
Go, 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 go!
Should I get Dad a Band-Aid?
At Amazon, hourly employees earn an average of over $23 an hour.
All right, what are we thinking?
Megacone.
Megacone. Oh. Guess this is mine now.
Hey.
Age-related memory decline? Meet new Cunol Brain Health, the first and only tablet to combine 2 high-absorption ingredients, clinically shown to improve memory, focus, attention, and more. Trust Cunol for more comprehensive brain health support.
Do you own a dishwasher but only use it for storage or as a drying rack? Get better results than hand washing with your dishwasher and Cascade Platinum Plus. Your dishwasher does the work for you with temperatures up to 140 degrees, too hot for hands. Some dishwashers even have a sanitizing cycle. Load pots, pans, and tableware at the bottom with plastic and glassware on top. Cascade Platinum Plus removes visible and invisible residue for virtually spot-free and shiny dishes. Switch to your dishwasher and Cascade Platinum Plus.
We pull people off the street and ask them about their hearts.
How's your heart?
My heart's pretty good.
You sure? How do you know? You're driving a car, you have the check engine light, but the heart doesn't have a hey, check heart sign.
Check your heart in just 30 seconds with Cardio Mobile and enjoy the convenience and reliability of a medical-grade EKG from anywhere. And you can get Cardio Mobile today for just $69 for a limited time only, our lowest price ever, so you can start taking charge of your heart health.
I want to show you something. Put both fingers right on those pads. There you go. In 30 seconds, we're going to have a medical-grade EKG reading. There it is. That is you.
Look at that.
Cardio Mobile is proven to detect up to 6 of the most common arrhythmias, including atrial fibrillation, which, when left untreated, can increase your risk of stroke by 5 times. Cardio Mobile has recorded over 300 million EKGs, and it's our most clinically validated personal EKG. Cardio Mobile is available for just $69 for a limited time only, our lowest price ever. Get yours today at Cardia.com or Amazon.
If you believe that your body is your own and that reproductive health care is health care, then donate to Planned Parenthood and put your values into action. Efforts to shut us down have already put 200 health centers at risk of closing. Go online, call, or scan this code to donate $19 a month right now, and we'll send you this care no matter what t-shirt.
What a federal judge has said was one of the most important settlements in the 103-year history of the ACLU. Teaser, can't tell you, but I know you're going to go home. Watch when you get home.
I think I know who it is, but I will be watching and listening. I'm looking forward to watching, Jacob. Have a great show.
Okay, Jen, thanks a lot. See you later. All right, it is day 23. Day 23 of the government shutdown, and the effects are hitting communities across the nation. From missed paychecks to threats to food services, millions of Americans are feeling the strain. But Donald Trump is focused on something else entirely. You know it, the White House itself. Donald Trump has torn down the entire east wing of the White House, which belongs to the American people, to add a ballroom named after himself. It's something President Barack Obama actually joked about 14 years ago at the White House Correspondents' Dinner.
Say what you will about Mr. Trump, he certainly would bring some change to the White House. Let's see what we've got up there. So
today, Republican Senator Lisa Murkowski said this when asked about the White House wrecking ball.
The optics are not good, and I mean, think about it. Think about the scenario that people are looking at. They're seeing the headlines that say SNAP benefits, food benefits for lower income people may not be available next week. Federal funding for nursing moms, WIC benefits, may not be available after the 1st of November. And then you have a White House where they're expanding a massive ballroom.
The optics? Is it the optics that are bad? Because cutting formula for babies born into poverty while building a vulgar ballroom seems pretty bad in actuality. Just full stop. Add to that Donald Trump's latest reported demand that the American taxpayers give him $230 million for the federal investigations into him. And now House Democrats are launching an investigation into what they call Trump's blatantly illegal plan. The top Democrat on the House Judiciary Committee, Congressman Jamie Raskin, and the top Democrat on the House Oversight Committee, Congressman Robert Garcia, wrote today in a letter addressed to Donald Trump, quote, "In remarks to the press this week, you described a blatantly illegal and unconstitutional effort to steal $230 million from the American people. Your plan to have obedient underlings at the Department of Justice instruct the U.S. Treasury to pay you personally, hundreds of millions of dollars, especially at a time when most Americans are struggling to pay rent, put food on the table, and afford health care, is an outrageous and shocking attempt to shake down the American people. The founders feared presidents like you might one day be tempted to use their powers to steal U.S. taxpayer funds. That's why they enshrined a very simple rule into the Constitution, which is called the Domestic Emoluments Clause. As president, you may not receive any payment from the federal government or any of the states except for your salary, which is currently fixed by law at $400,000 per year. That is a categorical prohibition, not even waivable by Congress, unlike the Foreign Emoluments Clause, where Congress can approve an otherwise illegal receipt of a gift, like the $400 million airplane you want to accept from Qatar. We urge you to renounce your plan publicly and assure the American people that their president is not pocketing hundreds of millions of dollars at their expense. Ranking members Raskin and Garcia are also demanding that Trump turn over any documents, any legal analysis or communication between him and any White House or DOJ official regarding the scheme to rob American taxpayers. The legal nonprofit Democracy Forward is also taking action. The organization has filed Freedom of Information Act requests, writing, quote, President Trump is reportedly attempting to obtain $230 million in compensation for federal investigations into him from the Department of Justice while he serves as president. The matter raises grave ethical concerns for both President Trump personally and for Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche, who previously served as Trump's personal defense attorney and may now be involved in reviewing or approving the claim. Public transparency is essential to shed light on this stunning and unprecedented potential breach of ethical safeguards. Democracy Forward is asking for, quote, all records and communications reflecting payments made by the DOJ, Department of Treasury, or other parts of the federal government to President Trump on the basis of claims of liability, as well as communications, including signal messages, between key officials in the DOJ regarding the president's claims. The New York Times reports that Donald Trump filed 2 separate complaints. The first claim, lodged in late 2023, seeks damages for a number of purported violations of his rights, including the FBI and special counsel investigation into Russian election tampering and possible connections to the 2016 Trump campaign, according to people familiar with the matter. The second complaint, filed in the summer of 2024, accuses the FBI of violating Mr. Trump's privacy by searching Mar-a-Lago, his club and residence in Florida, in 2022 for classified documents. It also accuses the Justice Department of malicious prosecution in charging him with mishandling sensitive records after he left office. It's very important to know exactly what's happening inside the levers of government on this $230 million gift to Trump. It doesn't matter what Donald Trump, who the Washington Post reported made 30,573 false or misleading claims during his first term, says about it.
I don't know what the numbers are. I don't even talk to them about it. All I know is that they would owe me a lot of money, but I'm not looking for money. I'd give it to charity or something.
In 2016, the Washington Post reported, quote, Trump promised to donate earnings from a wide variety of his money-making enterprises. The Apprentice, Trump Vodka, Trump University, a book, another book. If he had honored all of those pledges, Trump's gifts to charity would have topped $8.5 million. Public records showed that Trump donated about $2.8 million through a foundation set up to give his money away, less than a third of the pledged amount, and nothing since 2009. Records show Trump has given nothing to his foundation since 2008. Today, House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries described the 23rd day of the government shutdown this way.
Electricity bills through the roof. Housing costs out of control. Grocery costs way up. Trump tariffs causing thousands of dollars in additional expense on everyday Americans. And now the extremists, the Republicans in the Congress, in the House, in the Senate, in the White House, could care less about the fact that tens of millions of Americans are about to experience dramatically increased premiums, copays, and deductibles. That's out of control, and they could care less. What are they doing? Destroying the White House so that Donald Trump can build a ballroom where he's celebrated like a wannabe king. Donald Trump's trying to steal $230 million from the taxpayers by shaking down the Department of Injustice. And these extremists, they somehow have managed to find $40 billion to bail out Argentina, and they can't find a dime to extend the Affordable Care Act tax credits for working class Americans, everyday Americans, and middle class Americans.
Leading off our discussion tonight is Democratic Congressman Eric Swalwell of California. He is a member of the House Judiciary Committee and served as an impeachment